hook, pop. Yeah? I'm going to slap, body kick, yeah? We're going body kick here. Right, watch this from here. 1, 2, hook, body kick, slap, oi, maigeri, yeah? You go up, oi, maigeri, and push off. Yeah? If you go low kick, so the combinations of this, I do it for body kick just for the sake of the combination. But you can go body kick, I can go low kick. Yeah? If he checks low kick, check low kick. Boom. If he checks low kick, we change it up. On the check, boom. On the check, we go underneath. Does anyone understand? There's always an alternative. But you need to not think like this, you need to think like this, open. So what can I come back with? So the start of the technique, 1, 2, hook, bang, I catch. Now, I'm thinking, what can I come back with? I can slap, I can go head kick, I can go body kick, I can go low kick. Yeah? I can go low kick, underneath. I can go hizagiri. I can go, boom, hizagiri. Sorry, I can go hizagiri. I can go maigiri. Does everyone understand? There's so many alternatives. So many alternatives. But you just got to be prepared to take the shot. Yeah? Don't become just doing one trick, one technique. Because if you become just doing one technique and that's all you've got, the moment, say my low kick's a hard low kick. And everyone knows Sam Greco's got a hard low kick. And every time I throw a low kick, he checks. Now what's happening? Do I have anything else? I'd like to think so. That's why I say to you, don't just always try and do one thing. Do what you're good at, but practice a lot more what you're bad at and how can you improve. That's why I try and give you alternatives. I don't just say, oh, just do this, do it this way, and that's it. No, it's wrong. You do it this way, you can do it that way, you can do it this way, you can do it that way, it doesn't matter. As long as you get the same result, the win or the point, that's all that matters. So don't have, like horses have blinkers. No, take them off. Think like this, not like this. And that's why when you train, at training, every week that you do techniques, when your instructor says to you, okay, I want this particular technique, do that technique. But also say to your opponent, okay, can you do me a favor? I'm throwing a low kick. Throw a low kick. Boom. Throw a low kick, kid. Boom. Throw a low kick. Throw a low kick. Now you started moving. Why did you start moving? Because I put my hand out. Do you understand? And that's the way you test each other. If I didn't put my hand out there, what do you think you would have been doing all day? Boom. Boom. And he thinks it's perfect. Then when the fight comes, do it again slowly. Boom! What's the best defense to a right low kick? What's the best defense to a right low kick?
Little cross.
Huh?
Cross.
Right cross, perfect. Or check. If you don't, so if you kick slowly, check. If I don't check, boom! Right hand. As soon as you see a right low kick come, boom! Right hand. That's the best defense to it. And you know where people get in trouble? When they kick and they leave their head in the middle. Kick, slow, boom! That's when they get most in trouble. But if he takes that little step, he makes me miss all day. Does everyone understand? The rules aren't complicated. They're not hard. Right? They're not hard. You've just got to stop sometimes and go, okay, what do I need to do to change the element here of my fighting? Don't be just structured one way. Because if someone pushes you off balance and you can't pick yourself back up, you've got problems. The fight game or techniques evolve every single day. They'll keep evolving. They'll keep changing. You've got to go with the times. You need to accept the good, you need to accept the bad, but at the end of the day, make everything good. What works for you? Yeah? Everyone can throw a right cross, yeah? But I guarantee if there's 70 of us in the room right now, everyone throws that right cross slightly different. It's the way it benefits you. Yeah? So all I'm saying to you is, be lateral thinkers. I'm giving you techniques today. I'm showing you about stance. I'm showing you about getting your head off the center. I'm showing you how to rotate your hips and open your hips. They're all small, what we call 1%er. The 1%, the 1%, the 1% that make you the champion. Yeah?
Boss.
This game is about timing. This game is about distance, controlling your distance. Yeah? If I'm fighting this gentleman here and we're moving around, I want to control the distance. If I can't control the distance, I'm in trouble. Yeah? I don't have to throw a lot of techniques, but I need to throw enough. And every time I finish, boom, 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 I'm off. I move off. Change position. If I punch, punch, punch and stop there, it gives him an opportunity to hit me. I'm not going to give him that opportunity. And when you go into a fight and the judges see you hit and move, hit and move, if you don't knock the guy out, there's a good chance you'll win on points. Unanimously. Do you understand? Whether it's amateur, or whether it's intermediate, or whether it's professional, it does not matter. It's important that you start learning today. I've been in the sport for 40 years. Believe it or not, I'm still learning today. I'm still creating things in my own head because I know that the sport evolves. The sport gets faster and faster and more technical. But it doesn't get technical about all these fancy techniques. It's the small things, the small movements, where you generate power from, how you increase your speed. Do you understand? Is there any questions? Question? Yeah? I mean, I look around and I don't know what the age group is here, but you seem like you're very young and the talent in this room is amazing. From girls to guys is amazing, from kids. You know what it needs is a little bit of attention. That's all you need. You need a little bit of attention. Speak to your instructors, speak to your coaches, speak to your teachers. You know, tell them what you want. Don't just pay your money and go training. Oh, finish training, go home, next day come again. No. If that's something that you really have a passion for and want to do and want to improve, it's no different to you when you're at school. If you have a problem at school with mathematics or English or whatever it may be, or history or politics, and you've got a problem with the question, what do? You speak up, you go ask. This is no different. You cannot improve if you're not willing to step forward. You cannot improve if you're not willing to make a mistake. You cannot improve if you're not willing to fail. I'm not saying you have to intentionally fail, but failure is a good thing. It makes you realise what you've done wrong. All right, now how do I fix it? I don't want to make that same mistake again. There's some really, really good talent in here, very, very young talent, that I'd like to see, not just today, in years to come, at that top level. But at the end of the day, you've got to want it. It's going to be in here. Yeah? It's good. This is one thing you can't train. You can't train hard. You can't. You can train your mind, you can train your body, but you can't train this. You either got it or you haven't. But there's a place for everyone. The best fighters aren't always the best instructors, and vice versa. I've seen some average fighters become the best instructors in the world because they understand the logic. They probably can't put it out there, but they understand the logic of it. So I'm saying to you, there's a place for everybody. It does not matter. Yeah? You're involved in an organisation that's growing faster than you think. You're involved in an organisation that is fortunate enough to have the best fighters in the world come together and help you. So I'm saying to everyone here, I don't care how old you are. Hey, Sam or Peter or Ernesto, I want to know something. Can you please explain it to me? How good's that? I wish I had that when I was growing up. I didn't. You guys are in a very fortunate position. And I'm saying to you, take advantage of it. These camps are magnificent. Yeah? But I'll tell you what's even more magnificent is if you're willing to ask a question if you don't know. Yeah? The photos with your superstars are all good, but sometimes information's better. Information is like a library with all books. You can never have enough information, ever. Yeah? To me, I said this yesterday in one of my classes. I don't care, I look around, some amazing people, yeah? I look around and I think, will all these people want to fight? Probably not. Probably 10% of you want to fight, the rest of you don't want to. That's okay. But what martial arts has done for me and what it should do for everyone else, it teaches you lessons in life. Not just about punching and kicking, but about life in general, about discipline, about respect, about honor, about loyalty, about family. That's what it teaches you. So to me, if you become a fighter, I applaud you. If you become one of the best in the world, congratulations and I wish you all the best. But if you become a better human being and a better person amongst your friends and family, that's what it's all about. Yeah? Karate, if it wasn't for my sport, the way I grew up, if it wasn't for my sport, I probably would have been in jail or dead. That's the truth. A lot of my friends have been shot, a lot of my friends are in jail. I'm lucky that when we walked together, I went this way, everyone else went this way. And all these people said to me, oh, what are you doing? You're wrong, you're wrong. No, no. I was the smarter one. That's all I'm saying. So in this day and age, there's a lot happening. Social media, news and everything else. All I'm saying to you guys, your mind might tell you something, but your stomach is the best indication. If you've got this feeling that it's not right, it's not effing right. If you've got a feeling that it's good, it's good. That's the best indication. And I'll give you a perfect example quickly. 3 years ago, I had a heart attack. I had 2 heart attacks. Yeah? Healthy, everything. I had 2 heart attacks. The first time was when my boys was fighting for a world title. I felt this pain in my chest. But I couldn't say to my fighter, I can't take you out. I went outside to watch him fight. And when I was coaching him for the world, I'm like this, I'm in pain. 3 hours I was in pain for. Stupid. But I stayed with my student and my team. Straight after that, I went to hospital. I had a blocked artery, 99% blocked artery. They went in, they fixed it up. 15 months later, I'm doing jiu-jitsu. I start feeling this pain again. Straight to hospital. I had another one. Yeah? The same one, actually. It blocked again. So they said, Sam, we can't do anything. We need to operate on you. We need to open up your chest, open up your arm, your leg. So I had a big operation. Most people, after an operation like this, would say, no more. That's enough for me. But guess what I said? I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Because this type of sport is what kept me alive. This type of sport is what motivated me to do better. Yeah? And to realize who my true friends were and family. Yeah? It made me make some really, really good choices. But without those downfalls such as my heart issues or whatever else, I probably wouldn't have realized. So small lessons like that are when they're big lessons. So I'm saying you've got the opportunity now to do whatever you want. It's okay if you fail. It's okay. But it's not okay if you don't try. You need to try to understand what I'm saying. Yeah? And I appreciate every single one of you coming out, spending money, whatever it may be, to come out to these camps. But I'm telling you at the end of the day, try and get as much as you can out of it. Yeah? Because today we're here, tomorrow we might not be. So you've got to take the opportunity, you've got to grab the bull by the horns and say, you know what, I'm going to give it my best shot. Or good or bad, I'm going to give it my best shot. Yeah? I believe in all of you. I really do. I sincerely say this. I say it to everyone. Anyone who's willing to step up, to do the hard work, you deserve a chance like everyone else. Don't think about I'm too young or I'm too old or anything. Age is just a number. The question is, what do you want? How bad do you want it? And understand what you need to do to get it. Anything in life. That's anything in life. Yeah? But make sure you surround yourself with very good people. I used to surround myself with terrible people when I first started. Because I thought they were my friends. But they weren't really my friends. When I started surrounding myself with better people, people that were like family to me, I started understanding life. The simplicities of life and how beautiful it was, and what my training meant and everything else. Yeah? When I had problems in my head, I used to go training. I didn't go see a doctor for my problems, I used to go training. It was the best. I used to release everything. I never read a book when I was growing up. I promise you, never read a book. I started reading. I started learning about different people. I started learning about history. You know what I'm saying? But that was just a change in my life that I wanted to make. So I'm telling you guys, you've got an opportunity. There's never one road. You can go down that road and you can change paths whenever you want. Yeah? But make sure you know the destination you want to go to before you move. Before you take the first step, yeah, make sure you know the destination you want to go. Make sure you have a plan. If you've got a goal, if you've got a dream in your head, once you've got that dream and goal in your head, plan. Moving forward. When you get up every morning, do you get up every morning, stand up and go and just walk? No. You get up every morning and go, right, I've got to go and see a friend. I've got to go to school. I've got to go this. There's obviously a plan in place. You do that. Everything's segmented. And your training's no different. Yeah? Any questions? Yeah.
Earlier you spoke about judges' decisions and stuff like that, and afterwards you spoke about things the right time. How can you say to someone his age or anyone over here when they receive a bad decision? That's easy when they go abroad, they fight something, they receive a bad decision, and most of the time people that are softer inside, they get crushed. What can you say to him or to her to cope with that and keep on the right path?
So the first thing, and that's a very valid question, the first thing I say to anybody, and I put myself in that position because I've had some bad decisions against me, but you know the first question I always say to myself, I always ask myself, did I do every conceivable thing? Did I do all the work that I needed to do to be in here today? If I did all the work that I necessarily needed to do, right? Yeah, if I did all the work necessary that I needed to do and gave it my 100%, yeah? If I got beaten, I've got to think I got beaten by a better man, yeah? But deep down inside, I know whether I've won or lost the fight. Unfortunately, it happens. It happens everywhere around the world, in business, fights, in everything else. You get some bad decisions against you, or some silly decisions against you. Unfortunately, there's 4 judges. I'm in their hands. Yeah? The only way to beat the judges is what? Thank you. If you're a decision person who likes going the distance all the time, you're running a 50-50. Yeah? But if you're a person who wants to finish the job and get it done, knock them out. Try and knock them out. Or try and beat them convincingly where you keep knocking them down. That the judges can't possibly give it the other way. But you walk away, irrespective, you need to walk away and say, did I do everything today possible? That's it. And at the matter, they're not the only one. Whether they're young or whether they're old, there's more bad decisions coming through professionals than what there is amateurs. But there's 4 judges. One might have had a bad night last night. One might have been drinking. Who knows? You just can't afford to leave the decision in their hands. You know, it's just the way you take it. But the best lesson I say to the kids or adolescents or teenagers or adults is you need to be sure in yourself. You need to know that you won that fight inside. Don't worry about what anyone else says. You and your team need to believe that. And if you legitimately won it and the decision went against you, people aren't stupid. People are very educated. The crowds are very educated. They know. Unfortunately, it's a loss against your record. Yes, I know that. But it happens to everyone. You know? And I'm talking from experience. So, you can't put your head down and go, oh, you know, no. You can't do that. In this sport, you can't. You know, it's hard enough fighting a person. The last thing you want to be doing is fighting against your own demons in your head. That's the worst. Because that manifests and grows. And if you allow it to, it's pretty much taken up half of your career. It's an evolving thing. It's something that you have to literally go through to experience. And the kids of today, that's why they need really good people around them. Anybody. You don't need 100 people around you, you need 3 or 2 good people. That when you're doing well, they pat you on the back and say, hey, you're doing well, hey, we can do better too, yeah? And when you're being stupid, they're going to clip you behind the ear, they hit you and say, hey, stop that. Come on, man, that's, you know, it's not on. Let's move on and do some other stuff. They're the sort of people you want around you. Yeah? And that's why education starts at home with your parents. It doesn't start at school. If you worry about education, school educating you, in this day and age it's finished. Because social media and everything else, the world's gone crazy. So your parents are a very good indication. Yeah. Any other questions? No? I talk too much, don't I? No? No. No. I've been where you've been, and honestly, I see hunger in some students' eyes. It's really, really good. It's quite motivating for me. You probably don't realise, but to me, when I watch you guys move, I get eager to do more and more. It's just that we don't have enough time to do it. I wish I could be here all the time, but we don't. Yeah? But so when you do go training, that's what I'm saying. When you do go training, if it's for an hour and a half, give it your all. Give it your best. Yeah? And like I said, if you fail, pick yourself up, go again. Until you get it right. Or ask questions until you get it right. That's the only way to be better. Don't worry about what Joe's doing or Peter's doing. Worry about yourself. Work with people that help you also. Yeah? What time we got? What time we finish up? Do you know? Is it 10 o'clock? Okay. Everyone's cooled down now, I'm sorry. I wasn't supposed to talk that long, but I did. I get motivated in doing my stuff. You sure there's no questions? Anyone got a fight coming up? Nobody? How old are you? How old are you? How old? 8. Wow. How old are you? 21. 21. Anyone older than 21? 35. 35. Anyone older than 35? No. So we've got a fairly young crew in here, which is good. This is the time. You become like, I said it yesterday, you become like a kitchen sponge. The kitchen sponge absorbs everything, and that's what happens with younger people of today. Yeah? Yes? Can you?
It's okay. It doesn't ask any question.
No. Oh.
Yeah. It's okay.
You want to fight? Over here. You ready? You sure? Set. Hajime. Come on. Kick. Up. 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 Move your head. Move your head. What happened to this? Ah, see, you can do it. Again. Up. 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 1, 2, slip, slip. 1, 2, slip, slip, slip. Remember? Come on. Hop, 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 hop. Good boy again. Hop, 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 hop. Punch. Punch, kick. Boom. 1, 2, slip, slip again. 1, 2, slip, slip, punch, hop, kick. Boom. Good boy. Well done, well done. Good. Okay. Grab your partner once more. Last 10 minutes. Grab your partner. We'll do another drill.